Hey, what's going on, everybody? Glad I can get you guys here. Look, I just moved, and you're not going to believe this. My new neighbor is Alex Jones, the Alex Jones. I know, it's crazy, right? And so it's been really weird because whenever I go take the trash out or I go on my lawn, he's giving me these weird looks. It's creepy. I know it's kind of creepy. He's a creepy guy, but I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what his problem is. But here's the best part. My neighbor, Alex Jones, I'm going to hack into his webcam. So stay with me, guys. I'm going to hack into Alex Jones' webcam. I'm going to see what he's really up to because I think he's hiding something. There's no reason why he would give anybody else those creepy looks, right? Let me just... So just bear with me 1 second while I get into his webcam. Got it.
I'll admit it. I will eat my neighbors. I'm not letting my kids die. I'm just going to be honest. My superpower is being honest. I've extrapolated this out, and I won't have to for a few years since I got food and stuff. But I'm literally looking at my neighbors now and going, I'm ready to hang them up and gut them and skin them and chop them up. You know what? I'm ready. My daughters aren't starving to death. I'll eat my neighbors. See, my superpower is being honest. I'll eat your ass. I will. I'm combat model, optimum self-sufficiency, probably the leader. The point is have you thought about that yet? Because I'm somebody that thought I could fix this, and I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors. You think I like sizing up my neighbor, how I'm going to haul him up by a chain and chop his ass up? I'll do it. My children aren't going hungry. I will eat your ass.
You and I have both experienced that pain. You strive for your justice, and I strive for mine.
And what's going on, Read My Lips people? We are back. Back like we ain't never left, baby. So, yeah, a lot of things happened today. Some good things. We got some good news to get into, and we got some not so great news to get into. So, let's get into the good news first. Let's switch it up. We're going to get into some good news first. So, Yang tweeted something out today that I think everybody will enjoy and everybody should applaud. The Democratic primary is back on in New York for June 23rd as a federal judge reinstates the contest following a lawsuit by Andrewyang.
Give me a hell yeah! What?
This is incredible. This is incredible. I'm pretty sure on the screen somewhere I have the judge's signature. And, I mean, places everywhere are covering it. I have just a small snippet I'm going to read for you. The New York primary election is back on track after a federal judge ordered state Democratic officials to reinstate the vote on June 23rd in response to Democratic presidential candidate Andrewyang's challenge to its cancellation. Now, when this first happened, I gave a lot of credit to Yang. I even covered it. Andrewyang sues New York. And I was like, man, look, dude took a bold stance. There are other people that were complaining about it. There are other people that were crying about it and moaning about it. But he actually took action. He was like, whoa. Hold on. Do you think you're going to get away with this? And I railed in there about how undemocratic it was to try to take away people's right to vote. And this is just amazing news. So numerous states rescheduled their presidential primary elections due to the virus, but New York is violating voters' constitutional rights by having canceled the primary, U.S. District Judge Analisa Torres said in an order Tuesday. Yang and a group of candidates seeking to represent him at the party's national convention sued in late April to block the state from canceling the election and to reinstate the vote. Man, my heart's aflutter. State officials removed 10 Democratic presidential candidates, including Yang, who had qualified to be on the ballot but suspended their campaigns or were no longer seeking the nomination, leaving only Joe Biden eligible to collect the delegates, according to Yang's lawsuit. The nerve, the audacity. No, if you're going to vote, you're going to vote for Biden. That's all. That's the only option you got. Like, the nerve. Man. The self-entitlement. No, you're going to vote for Biden. That's it. You're just going to vote for Biden. You're going to suck it up, and that's who you're going to vote for. You thought former presidential candidates Bernie Sanders and Yang didn't ask for their names to be taken off the ballot when dropped out, hoping to collect votes that would entitle them to delegates at the convention, where they could use their clout to sway the party's policy. Candidates who received at least 15% of the vote in a congressional district and 15% of the vote statewide can send delegates to the convention under the New York Democratic Party's selections rules. Removing all but one candidate from the ballot and calling off the primary means Yang and others will be deprived of all opportunity to compete for delegate slots and shape the course of events at the convention, and voters will lose their chance to express their support for delegates who share their views. The loss of these First Amendment rights is a heavy hardship. I've actually had people come at me and say, if you're voting for Yang, or if you're voting for Yang, you're throwing away your vote. Your vote has no meaning. People have said that to me. I've seen people saying that online. That's not what it's about. This is about voting for the person who best suits your ideals. Nothing more, nothing less. All that other stuff to me personally is irrelevant. If somebody wants to play tactics, if somebody, wants to vote tactically and stuff like that, that's on them. But me, and a large amount of people I know, want to vote for the person that best suits their ideals. And they can leave knowing I cast the best vote that I could for me personally. And I'm leaving this ballot not feeling sick to my stomach. I'm leaving this ballot without a bad taste in my mouth. That's what it's about. So many people want to force you to vote for who they want you to vote for. On this channel, I've already said Biden hasn't earned my vote. And you'd be shocked and amazed at how many people have tried so hard to get me to vote for Biden. Every excuse in the book. Every excuse. But they don't make any excuse for as to why he didn't adopt UBI. Why he doesn't care about healthcare more than he does. Like, literally, there's a list of things he could have did. Dude's not even approving marijuana, not even making marijuana legal. At this point in the stage, if you're not for legalizing marijuana, what are you doing here? Go somewhere. He hasn't even attempted. But they can make every excuse in the book as to why you still gotta vote for him. This makes me happy. This makes me happy. Torres ordered the names of presidential and delegate candidates who were qualified as of April 26 to be restored to the ballot. Representatives of New York Governor Andrew Cuomo's office and the Board of Elections didn't immediately respond to phone calls and emails seeking comment on the ruling. Lawyers representing Yang in the case also didn't immediately respond to emails. So Yang tweeted this out, and there's a thread of just enjoyment and happiness. And this is dope. This is amazing. This is amazing. And they were people. There were people in my comment section like, she's wasting his time. Nothing's going to happen. What a waste of time. I might even screenshot it and put it up there. I don't know if I'm that petty. But there were people like, oh, that's not going to happen. He's wasting his time. Blah, blah, blah. This is Yang Gang people. Some Yang Gang people saying that. He's wasting his time. Nothing's going to happen. Blah, blah, blah. Wrong.
So there is...
You're wrong.
Yes. Dude wouldn't have went after if he didn't think it was something that it could get done. He wouldn't have. He wouldn't have attempted this if it wasn't something he thought could get done. And the audacity of them to try to do that. We're just gonna wipe away everybody else's names. Oh man, they tried it. They really tried it. Okay, so YouTube is cracking down again, once more, on political channels. Correction, smaller political channels. Now, I covered some months ago where I said what YouTube was going to do was going to affect Yang Gang channels. And it was implemented, and it just was what it was. Well, now they're doing more again. So, YouTube is expanding fact checks for YouTube in the United States. Over the past several years, we've seen more and more people coming to YouTube for news and information. They want to get the latest on an election, to find multiple perspectives on a topic, or to learn about a major breaking news event. More recently, the outbreak of COVID-19 and its spread around the world has reaffirmed how important it is for viewers to get accurate information during fast-moving events. That's why we're continuing to improve the news experience on YouTube, including raising up authoritative sources of information across the site. Today, we're continuing this work by expanding our fact-check information panels, which we've launched in Brazil and India last year, to the United States. So they're raising up authoritative sources. What that means is smaller political channels like mine get pushed down in the algorithm once again. It already has. Some months ago, it's already been pushed down in the algorithm. Now they're going to do it even more so. I actually have a clip I want you to listen to. Please listen to this clip, and then we're going to come back.
The problem is, I think they've gone way beyond this. So it's not just, we're going to keep, links to certain sources for controversial topics. That's not all they're doing. And I've noticed this on this channel many times, that there is without a doubt an algorithm issue where if you're not deemed an authoritative source, you get devalued and you get suppressed and you get therefore treated in a way that your stuff does not reach as wide of an audience as it once did. So we've spoken about it on the show before, but when you look at the channel growth that we had in the last election, it was ridiculous. The channel basically doubled in size throughout the 2016 election. And the reason is we do a lot of segments, we do a lot of videos. And, if you were searching for Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump in 2016 or Bernie Sanders, we were going to pop up in the search results. So there was an algorithm that was more objective in that it wasn't playing favorites. Well, now, and YouTube admits this, now they say, no, we have a problem with fake news, therefore we're going to lift up authoritative sources. And what do they mean by authoritative sources? They mean CNN, they mean MSNBC, they mean Fox News, they mean the nightly news networks, ABC, CBS, so on and so forth. But here's the problem, guys. Those are not actually objective sources. The reason why they're viewed as objective sources is money and power. They have money, they have power. So even though CNN gets stuff wrong all the time, and they're just a propaganda outlet for corporate Democrats, doesn't matter, treat them like they're perfectly objective. MSNBC, same thing. You couldn't have gotten Russiagate more wrong than MSNBC did regularly. Everything they said was Alex Jones level conspiracy. I mean, Rachel Maddow was a joke. and they're prioritized as well. Fox News, Republican propaganda network. But hey, you got to play fair with both sides. This is what they'll argue. The right wing will scream about it nonstop. So you have Fox News, Republican propaganda, authoritative source. MSNBC, CNN, Democratic propaganda, authoritative source. They're propped up. And outlets like mine, now granted, I talk about news and politics, but of course I'm an opinion show. Of course I'm a commentator. But I'm devalued in the algorithm as a result of them trying to prop up authoritative sources that aren't even authoritative. I've gotten way more stuff right than they have on so many controversial topics. On so many. They all actively hid, the DNC rigging the 2016 election. I covered it in detail. I was correct. I was right. What I'm saying is accurate, but we were devalued. Russiagate, I got right, they got wrong, but what I say is devalued. And the algorithm pushes it to the side. So I know because I see the numbers. I see the numbers that the channel just doesn't get recommended to people who are new. Some of you guys probably came across the channel because it got recommended when you were watching a video from somebody else. But I popped up because the algorithm wasn't devaluing my stuff. Well, now it devalues my stuff. And they're doing it under the guise of what I'm talking to you right now, which is, we have to lift up authoritative voices.
So, yeah. Not good. Not good. They're literally trying to squash small channels, and small channels who are a lot more truthful than the CNNs, the MSNBCs, the Fox News, the ABCs. They're literally trying to step on the necks of channels like mine, channels like Grassroots Yang Gang or American Dystopia, Paget, you name it. If they are delivering politics and they are delivering the news, YouTube will now step on their neck even further. Guys, I've already seen it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it on the screen somewhere. Not that long ago, a couple days ago, there was literally a channel copying and reposting my videos. Okay? They were literally taking my video in its entirety and re-uploading it like it was theirs. Now, I know this is something that's going to happen as your channel grows on YouTube. People are just going to do stuff like that. Can you imagine if I had 50,000 subs? Stuff like that will be happening on a massive scale. So, I handled it. I saw that was happening. Even some Yang Gangers reached out to me and told me, like, hey, people are copying your videos. I handled it, reached out to YouTube, handled my business to get the videos taken down. But let me tell you this. Some of the videos that they copied and uploaded were monetized and they were receiving income off those videos. Do you want to hear the funny part? The video that they put up that was mine, my video on my channel, was demonetized. So let me get this right. The original uploader uploads his video and it gets demonetized by YouTube. Receive no money, little to no money off that video. But a random channel literally steals my video, uploads it, and it's green. It's monetized and good to go, full of ads. Does that make any sense? Guys, it's to the point now where every other video, if not more, is demonetized. YouTube actually now has a system in place where you judge your video and see if it should be monetized or not. And I judge it, and it'll be green and good to go. I'll come back the next day, it's demonetized. And then I have to go through a whole process of getting it monetized again. But by then, everyone's already seen that video and moved on. The way the news works is the news cycle doesn't last very long. You got 1 to 2 days tops for most stories. unless it's huge, like Epstein. That went on for a couple weeks, right? But even that ended up dying out. So it's to the point now, probably even this video, I'll upload it, it'll be green for a day, the next day it's demonetized. And then I'll have to go through a manual review, and then they monetize it. Almost as if this channel is flagged as a demonetized immediately channel. Almost as if. Almost as if. When you check the analytics, you can see the growth. You can see if you're stagnant or not. You can see if you're getting recommended or not. When I watch something, if I watch Grassroots Yang Gang, if I watch Secular Talk, if I watch anybody, after their video ends, it usually goes to a mainstream media video or a late night talk show host video, which I don't watch. I don't watch them shits. But that's where YouTube immediately recommends you to. So if I'm watching Grassroots, why are you putting me on to CNN? Put me on either to another Grassroots video or something related. Something related. Something to do with Yang. Put me on to a Yang video, Yang video, something. You watch a beauty guru video, you watch a video from somebody from beauty, they're giving you something super closely relatable. Either the next video of that person or something closely related to that video. With me, they're Fox News. It's insanity, and it's a power control thing. It's a power control thing. And they're really trying to step on the necks of small political YouTubers. It's already hard enough being a small YouTuber where you're stuck in this weird limbo, because it's not like I have 500 people. I've got over 3,000 people. So that's like a good amount of people that I love talking to, but it's you have no power. You have no control. It's not like I'm a YouTuber with 150,000, 200,000 people. Even that, you have no power. Even that, they'll still step on your neck. You got to be a huge YouTuber to have any amount of power in YouTube. But at 3K, that's still your growing stage. But they're trying to step on your neck every single time to quell you from growing. So, even if it's not me, even if it's another YouTuber that you watch, that you enjoy their content, again, even if it's not me, make sure you hit the notifications, hit that bell, because people hit me up all the time and say, oh, you dropped this 2 days ago? I just got the notification for it. Or I never got a notification for it. And I'm always like, well, did you hit the bell? Like, you're subscribed and you hit the bell? They're like, yeah. I've literally had people say the algorithm isn't treating you fairly. They are trying to step on the necks of YouTubers. And by 2024, when there's going to be, because more people are going to sprout, more Yang Gang-esque channels are going to sprout. A lot of them died down now when Yang suspended his campaign. But as 2024 comes, they're going to increase again. By then, 4 years from now, they'll have no chance of growth. None. YouTube would have buried them. Do whatever you can to help support the channels that you like. Because to be honest, if YouTube wasn't stepping on my neck, I'd probably be at 10K subscribers right now, for being honest. Grassroots Yang Gang, American Dystopia, I think he's at 11K. He'd be at like 20, 25. Easily. But they're stepping on your neck, man. They're stepping on our neck. Almost instant demonetization I've seen on some videos. Yeah. Just thought I'd report on this because when What you do in the dark, YouTube, will come to the light. It will come to light. So that's all I have for you today. Some good news and then some not so great news that YouTube is trying to do. But be on the lookout because I have more content for you tomorrow. So much stuff is happening. So much stuff is going on. And I'm going to bring it to you. So if you like what you see, if you like what you hear, please like, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If you don't, let me know in the comment section why. I'm always down to talk about it. I have a Cash App, a PayPal, and a Venmo link in the description below. Please feel free to donate to the channel. Every little bit helps. Hopefully I'll be talking to you guys soon. Have a good one. Peace.